Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5am Club. I'm down here at Circular Quay, and as you can see, it's dawn, it's pre-sunrise, and it's going to be an absolute cracker of a sunrise. It's a beautiful autumn Sydney day, and I'm just heading off to work. I've done 2 Jim's 5am Clubs already, and this is the 3rd one. I need to be able to deliver 4 a day in order to get to my goal of 1,000 in English by my 61st birthday. Anyway, let's go on a walk and talk and enjoy this most beautiful start to the morning on this Tuesday. And what I want to talk to you about today is share investing. For those who know me well, I am a share trader, and I've been trading shares for around 10 years. I've got a premium broker who I work with, and we've got a wonderful relationship. And what I want to talk to you about today, because it happened to be the day that I had a post which come up on my memory on Facebook. And a year ago, when the world was losing its head, when the share markets were crashing throughout the world because of COVID-19, I was reminding people of the advice that Warren Buffett basically echoes all the time. And Warren Buffett's teachings are that the share market, or shares, throughout the year will probably drop by 10%. You can reasonably expect each and every year for the share market to fluctuate by 10%. But his lesson is that if they drop by 10%, chances are that they will recover not only by 10%, but they'll recover and go to a new high. We've got a little bird down there which has caught a fish, having its breakfast. So lesson number 1 is that share markets fluctuate by about 10% every year. But he also goes on to say that the next observation is that every 3 or 4 years, the share market may fluctuate by up to 40%. So you may get a correction of about 40% or more. But once again, he reminds us that the share market will not only recover the 40% drop, but also go to a new record high. And that's what we're currently seeing now. So I remember posting a year ago that the share market will recover. And there was a particular share that I talked about, and it was Afterpay. My broker put me onto this one here. And during COVID-19, or prior to COVID-19, the share had reached about $33. And what happened is that at the height or the depth of the crash between March, April, and I guess May, the share price for Afterpay had dropped to, I think its low was about $8.50. So from $33, it dropped to about $8.50, which is a significant sort of drop. A drop which would possibly be, for some people, be saying, be calling them out to sell it, and yet for others it would have been screaming out, buy me. So in my post there, I just talked about Warren Buffett's teachings, and for people not to panic and to not sell at ridiculously low prices and to hold on. And I was predicting, or more so my broker and his company was predicting that the share price prior to COVID-19 would probably go to about $50, because it was one of those shares that was a darling and growing steadily. But believe it or not, the share, which had dropped to about $8.50, came back to its previous high of $33 and moved to the $50 that the broker had predicted, but it just kept on growing. Believe it or not, Afterpay reached a peak of $150. Do you believe that? $150. It went from $8.50 to $150. A massive, massive spike, a massive growth. I think at the moment it's probably trading at about 110 or 115. So it's come off its highs because it's had a couple of hiccups along the way. But once again, it's just an example that with COVID-19, when people are losing their heads, when I've got people around me telling me that the share market is going to crash, that it's a dead cat bounce whenever the market was going up, and it was going to crash again, and calamity and catastrophe was going to take over the world. There were people out there who kept their heads, kept their wits about them, understood the principles of share market investing and share market trading, the things that I've been talking about for years, the things that Warren Buffett has been teaching us over and over again. And we're at a point now where the Australian economy has recovered. The market is at a record high. The US market is at a record high. Economies around the world are recovering, even though COVID is still wreaking havoc. The investment markets can see that the vaccines are going to kick in, and that confidence is coming back in leaps and bounds, and that things going forward are going to be better than how things were a year ago. So once again, it's just a lesson for each and every one of us to learn. I remember going to a seminar, a share trading seminar, quite a few years ago, where the guy running the seminar was saying, I just hope and pray every single day. And he was a big investor, by the way. He had lots of money in the market. And he said, I just hope and pray that the market crashes. And I said to him, why are you hoping and praying that the market crashes? And he said, the reason why I'm hoping that the market crashes is so I can get back in and go absolutely harder than what I went the last time. So the big lesson is to have money on the side, to have money set up, to have a leverage equities account, a margin loan account ready on the side, so that if the market does fall back by 10% or more, then you're ready. Your structure is ready, your investment structure is ready for you to get in there and just pile in and just top up on heavily discounted stocks. Anyway, I think I'll leave it there for today. So thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Jim's 5am Club. It's my third one for today. So please forgive me for over-posting. But as I said, I'm on a mission now. I've got less than 150 vlogs to deliver in a month and a half in order to reach my target. So if share trading is of interest to you, then you may want to listen to this vlog. Otherwise, just scroll on and don't worry. But my lesson, or my pledge, my guarantee to each and every person is that if they do stick with me, I guarantee that I will teach them more about more things than every other person that they've ever met in their lives. And the reason why I say that is because I have the energy, I have the commitment to deliver 3 or 4 empowering messages on a daily basis. Much more than any professor, much more than any educator that you've ever come across. I do it because it's my gift, I do it because it's my calling, and I do it because I enjoy it. It enables me to express my inner love. So get on board if you want, but as we said, it's optional, you don't have to. But if you want to learn about different things and about a lot of things, and just to remember that if you've thought about it, I've vlogged about it, and I'm going to continue. I'm going to be the most prolific vlogger that you've ever met, and hopefully that the world has ever seen. So join me and be part of this magical journey. Take care, everybody, and we'll chat again from this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday from my most beautiful city of Sydney. Yasas, Ketaleme. Bye for now.